Hello and welcome into another hip hop album review. Now I'm going to carry on where I left off and do the next Natas album, Blaz4me, which came out in 1994. Here's what it looks like. Apologies about the glare again. It's kind of not much I can do about it. It's kind of a strange front cover. It's got like this dark kind of skull man on the front. It doesn't really fit with the album, but it's still kind of cool looking. Here's the back of the album. I have a nasty crack on the back of it, which is a bit of a shame. But I do have the original version. There aren't really much differences, but the main difference is inside actually. Um, the 2000 re-release doesn't have this picture, which is it's a shame if you have that version because that's a great picture. That's Esham in the middle, TNT on the right, and Mastermind on the left. And I believe the Gotham Overcore 2000 release, like they changed the eyes on the discs there, on the disc there rather, so that the whole here comes out through that eye instead. I don't know why they did that, but there we are. Yep. So nothing else in there. That's just a little insert that they put in there. This album is a lot better than Life After Death. This is a really good improvement, and I think it's kind of a slept-on album. Like they're a slept-on group in general, but like I think this is a really underrated release from them. It never really gets brought up. Well, yeah, it does, but not as much as some of their other albums, like Do You Believe in God and Multi-Killionaire, Wicked Worldwide. Those ones seem to be getting. Even Life After Death actually gets more praise from this album, which I don't agree with. But there we are. Yeah, so I think this is a really good album. It addresses a lot of my complaints that I had with Life After Death, such as like the fact it was too long, the beats were too similar, the distribution of the members throughout the songs wasn't that even. Like all of that stuff has actually been fixed, and it's just a much better album. So I'm going to go through each of the tracks and tell you what I think. Track one, Back in That Ass for Another Fuck. That is just an intro song. It basically has all three of the members just saying that they're back and yeah, they're ready to do some stuff. Speaking of which, track two, I'm about to do some dirt. That's a Mastermind solo track, and it's a great song. I love that song. That's the song that's playing now, and I love the beat. It sounds sounds a bit shitty for this laptop speaker, but look it up. It's a great song. I'm about to do some dirt. Not much needs to be said there. Just a straight up gangster song, but yeah, I love that beat. I've heard other. I don't know what the sample is, but it's a doom 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 doom. Like Spice One used it for like I'm the fucking murderer or whatever that song is. Track one of 187 he wrote, and why is that with BDP? I think uses that as well. Is it? Yeah. Is it why is that? Yeah. Yeah. Why is that? I think. Yeah. Um, Hands on My Nutsack. That's track three. That's a TNT solo song. And I'm not. That's one of the lesser songs in the album. It starts off with a silly skit of some guy jacking off or something. Sorry, that's not. I've mucked this up a wee bit. Sorry. That's a Wicked Worldwide song. Let's get this shuffling properly. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I'm not really a big fan of track three. It's not terrible, but I'm not wild on it. Track four, that's what's playing right now. Wet Pussy on a Saturday Night. That's a very good song as well. It has all three of the members and has a really good sample. It's Brides of Funkenstein, I think it is. It's a really good sample, just really smooth, and it works really well. Yeah, it's a sex song, but it's actually very good. It's not boring or anything like that. I do like this song a lot. Track five, He Raped Me. That's an Esham solo song. He's basically just talking about when you smash and the woman turns around and goes, "I well, he raped me." Like, no, you agreed to this. I don't know what's going on here. And of course, people feel sorry for the woman because they're the innocent party usually, or at least as far as populace goes. He's kind of addressing that and sort of making a song out of that. It's a pretty decent song. Six, All in Your Head. That's a Mastermind solo song, kind of cool, chilled out beat to it. I like that. Track seven, I Ain't Giving Up No Love. I believe that's a TNT solo song, and that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's one of the it's certainly one of his better tracks, at least so far, out of his career. Because I think most of the ones he did on Life After Death weren't that good, but he's getting better. Like he's improved a lot since Life After Death, and Mastermind too, actually, for that matter. Um, Get My Dick Out Your Mouth is track number 8. Um, don't know what to say about that. Pretty short song. It's kind of inconsequential. It's not really a big deal, but it's fine. Stay True to Your City. That's track number 9. Most of you will recognize that sample right away. Funkadelic, One Nation Under Groove. You'll recognize that right away. Very good song. Has all 3 of the members just saying, stay true to where you're from. Don't pretend you're from elsewhere. Stay true to your city and represent. Um, Track 10, that's A Friendly Word to You Suckers. That's an Esham solo song, a solo track with a Mastermind spoken intro. It's kind of just a braggadocial track, but it's a good, a catchy beat, and very good song. I like that. It was when he Esham put out the Detroit Dog Shit compilation. It was renamed SOMD, which stands for Stay Off My Dick. Track 11, Fucking Up the Program. Don't mean to be swearing so much here, but that's just what the song's called. Fucking Up the Program, that uses a good rock sample. Jimi Hendrix, I believe. And that's got all 3 of the members good. Very good song. Track 11, View to a Kill. That's a Mastermind solo track. Pretty good, pretty good. More killing, really. Not much to talk about lyrics here, Track 13, Killers Don't Talk. That's TNT solo song. That's his best song so far. Yeah, Killers Don't Talk. That's one of his all-time greats, I think. Track 14, You Can't F With Mastermind. He took that from Dr. Dre's The Chronic. The song. I won't say the name of it actually, but it's from The Chronic. Pretty good song. I like the beat. Even the beat is actually quite similar to that song. The N word with the gun. That one. It's pretty similar to that. It feels like they're kind of remaking that song actually on this. That's actually a point to mention. Like a lot of this album has a West Coast feel to it. Esham's production style. He's moved away from the sort of grimy grunge kind of rap that he was making on Life After Death, and he's making sort of more chilled out sort of West Coast influence stuff. Because at this time in 1994, the West Coast were kind of dominating. Until stuff like Illmatic and Ready to Die came out, but before then, the West Coast were dominating with the G-Funk sound, with the Chronic and Doggy Style and so on. So, and Esham, you could tell he was heavily influenced by that when he was making this album. So a lot of the songs have that kind of feel to them. More than any other Esham or Natas project for sure. Track 15, Another Day, Another Hit. That's okay. It's one of my least favorites, but it's fine. It's perfectly good. Track 16 is like 2 songs in one. Down Since Day One and Pain. They're both Esham solo songs, and they're both very good. I like those quite a bit. Track 17, Blaz4me, the title track. And in case people don't know what that is, that's it's like a pun. It sounds like blasphemy, when you blaspheme against the Lord or whatever. But it also sounds like Blast4me, so they're kind of mashing those 2 things up together. That's like a good sort of gangsta song. It's got all 3 of the members, and they're doing what they did on Life After Death, where they're jumping in one after the other, in rapid succession, which is good. I wish they did that more, but they just don't seem. It just wasn't something that interested them, I guess. And then track 18, Booyah, which is a full-on rap rock song. That song is completely live instrumentation. They got a band called Sometimes Why to do bass, guitar, and drums. And very good. I actually think Natas were one of the groups that pulled off rap and rock together successfully. It was never something that they did, for that long, but they experimented with it, with tracks here and there, and I thought Booyah was a good good experiment, and it worked very well. And it's a good way to close out the album. I think having Blaz4me at track 17 is a bit weird though. It sounds like a track that you would have towards the start, you know, especially when it's the title track. I thought that was a wee bit weird, but yeah, Natas Blaz4me. Very good album. What can I say? I really do like this album. It doesn't seem to get the credit for some of the other albums that Isham and Natas have done, but I like it. It's not, compared to some of the stuff that Isham was doing, Kill the Fetus and Closed Casket, it's nowhere near as good as them, lyrically or beat wise, but like it's still a good album anyway. And yeah, if you're looking to check out a good gangster rap album, I'd check this one out. Cheers, thank you.